Yo, what up guys, it's Vossenack here with a CoD2 gameplay and commentary. Just trying to convince all you guys who like CoD2, I'm trying to convince you guys to do CoD2 competitive. Me and my bud ZuKuh are starting up CoD2 competitive. Really fun game, so, and we need to bring it back. A lot of people miss it, and I miss it a lot. So we're going to try to bring it back. We have a YouTube channel for the rankings, CoD2 X rankings, and we have rules, CoD2 comp rules. Both those links will be in the description. And so here's some basic stuff you need to know about Call of Duty 2. There's no fall damage, there's no perks, there's no sprinting, there's nothing. Just basic warfare, gameplay, whatever, basic fighting, mosh pit kind of thing. Run out and kill people. So that's really fun about CoD2. Also, there's barely any hit markers. Surprisingly, with no perks like stopping power, you don't get a lot of hit markers. You'll probably get 1 out of every 50 shots you get a hit marker. So it's a very good chance you're not going to get a hit marker. But and the game settings in this, there's no minuscule health, you can't set minuscule health, and there's no respawn delay. Or you can't set your own respawn delay, it's always on wave respawn. So I guess that's a good thing and not a good thing. I mean, it mixes up the game. So you don't know when someone's going to spawn. So someone can spawn in 1 second, but that someone can spawn in 10 seconds. So it makes it more challenging, you have to adapt your playstyle to that. You can't play like you usually do in MW2. Also in this game, there's the only real headquarter or game modes you can play for this are HQ and CTF and TDM. There's other ones that Search and Destroy and Deathmatch. But Search and Destroy is not really a good game mode for competitive. I mean, it could be in CoD2 because it's a little different. It's a little different setup than other Search and Destroy. It's hard to explain all. I'll upload a setup video for it if you guys want. But and the HQ is really good. There's 2 ways to destroy the HQ in this game, not just one. You can destroy it like how everyone else does, like in MW2 and CoD4, and just all stand in there and wait for it to destroy. Or you can kill every member on their team. So if it's a 4v4 and you kill all 4 enemies on their team, then the HQ is destroyed. And there's no HQ lifetime. It goes, well, if you get a full cap, it's 120 points, which is impossible to get. That's really hard to get unless your team is absolutely godly and the other team absolutely sucks. So that's another good thing about it. So it's harder to get full caps, but it's more interesting. And then CTF is just like any other CTF. It'll be the same setup as like MW2. Same exact thing. And Team Deathmatch is the same exact thing as CoD4 and MW2. Same thing. Everything's the same. There's no respawn delay. So you spawn right away. So the only bad part about TDM is you can get spawn trapped the fuck out of you, which is really hard to get out of. If you are a skilled CoD2 player and you've played it a lot like me, you will know the spawn traps and everything. So that's going to be something we'll have to work with. Right now we're not going to do TDM because of that. Nobody knows them. So, or actually we might do it if nobody knows them, but if people know them, then we might not do it because it's kind of unfair. So, other things about CoD2, you don't get to create a class. It depends on what map you're playing on. So like, we're on Touche and Tunisia right now. It could be Germans or British. Germans have the scope Car 98K and the regular non-scope Car 98K. British have the Lee Enfield and the scope Lee Enfield. Now if you're playing on Burgundy, France, it would be Americans versus Germans. So Americans would have the Springfield. That's the only sniper they have, it's scope. That's the only sniper they have. So it's kind of a disadvantage, because Germans have a non-scope sniper, a bolt. So, depending on how it goes, you might only be able to use the scope rifles, just to make it fair. And then if you were playing on Leningrad, Russia, the Russians would have the unscope most in the gun, and the scope most in the gun. And the Germans would have the Car 98 and the Car 98. So, depends on what map you're playing on to get guns. So, we're going to have to try to figure out what people want for that, how we're going to just to make it fair. I mean, there really is no difference between these snipers. None of them really scope in a different way, so it's all pretty much even. They all scope in like a kind of like a mix between that intervention and M40, so it scopes in nice, and it's pretty quick. It's like SOH. Excuse me, I got a little cold. So, hopefully you guys will get into CoD2. Hopefully, if anyone has it, message me on Xbox or on YouTube, and I'll play with you guys and teach you stuff about CoD2. If you never played CoD2, I'll probably teach you about it. So. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more CoD2 gameplays and commentaries. And go subscribe to the CoD2 X rankings and CoD2 comp rules if you're interested in doing CoD2 competitively. Thanks. Peace.